Conversations go left, I need violence. She violence, I'm obsessed with a check. What's the difference from a nigga who lived it and storytellers? Of course we fellas, soda brick whiter than Tory spelling. Over killers, nobody on my block was poured in us. I put a fork in a pot and got a euphoric feeling. Young heathen slap toes over VBS Jews. White kids put heaters at school on the CBS News. Became a legend for the skeptics who ain't believe me that dude. And for mornings, I never ate unless they feed me at school. Serving out pots, had me turning out blocks. It's Griselda, nigga. You know we the firm without Fox. Everything about timing, and I was stirring on my clock. Cause niggas out now grinding, trying to earn what I got. Stick to the script, my advantage was hustle. So I'm saying off the muscle. I'm hitting careers like a piece of a couple. The shooters cross the Atlantic to touch you. Rubber bands and a duffel. With both hands full, I ain't panic, I juggle. I'm very confident, y'all barely popping it. Y'all niggas treat a project chick like Ken Washington. Shell backstabbing the hell, I took any consequence. The yard big enough in the crib to bury hostages. Enough.
Never know when someone come and try to take my life. I be sleeping with the 45 like every night. In the whip, I pray to get. Hold up, son. Wow.
Yeah, to all the killers.
Hey, yo, look. It's the last time. Last time you're sniffing on like this. Take a play.
Last time you see a feeling like this, these other rappers want living like this. Posted outside of your building like this, rolling up pounds with a brick on my wrist. To break off a smoking, he give me the wick. Give him a sniff and get him a lift. Slipping, they sent to prison, he's sick. I ain't sending the F for saying and pick. Maybe house of correction, he in the sweat. You getting shit, anything never fit. It's like 4 or 5 days. Homie said, wait, when you down, I'm taking his shoes if they fit. But anyway, let me put you on this lick, cause I got a couple new moves on the list.
And sometimes your freedom all you got to risk.
I heard you got up to see him and didn't do shit. I followed his PM, been sitting on the crib, ready to strike, the deadliest fight. Remember, already thought that the Freddy was white. I was the one that you never could like, and I was the one who hit you. Never mind. This is the last time.
Yeah, like you said, that's your last time.
Last time you see a feeling like this, these other rappers want living like this. Posted outside of your building like this, rolling up pounds with a brick on my wrist. To break off a smoking, he give me the wick. Give him a sniff and get him a lift. Slipping, they sent to prison, he's sick. I ain't sending the F for saying and pick. He in the sweat, you getting shit, anything never fix. In like 4 or 5 days, homie said, wait.
When you down, I'm taking his shoes if they fit. Kids like that.
Robbers and killers and junkies and dealers, half of them telling. What a beautiful mix. It's gonna separate pools from pits. I can fit 262s in my kicks. I've been recouping and moving legit, and I gotta chew, be stupid to quit. Who will get hit? There ain't no one shot. Don't feed me for it's more shot. Somewhere on the half, corner pop. Too much air in the bag, corners pop. Go city down, go to war with cops. It's gonna get worse before it stops. Make sure we clean this up before it drops. Make sure that door's locked. The law pop up any minute and blitz. They miss the money, it's still in the fridge. People are hungry, they're killing to live. Shout to the money that's still in my head. Shout to the honeys who still ain't get shit. Just spit by the grid, my whip in their heads. I get more money than them and they pissed. Don't limit the kids. You give them the gun and you get an assist. It is what it is. Me and my bros did similar bids. Whipping the spin, said it. Bro, I could get it, just give me the dish. Rats tried, took a swing and they missed.
Last time you sniffed on like this.
Last time you see a feeling like this, these other rappers want living like this. Posted outside of your building like this, rolling up pounds with a brick on my wrist. To break off a smoking, he give me the wick. Give him a sniff and get him a lift. Slipping, they sent to prison, he's sick. I ain't sending the F for saying and pick.
This is the last time.
heard your man just got stabbed up and sent out. He thought that wall made him safe. What you think now? Wasn't my door, account and got sent out. I call a shot, then I want that shit dead now. Living gon' know this ain't dead till we dead now. And I'm paying and working, I just broke a brick down. Standing on business, too late for the sit down. I heard your man just got stabbed up and sent out. He thought that wall made him safe, what you think now? Wasn't my door, account and got sent out. I call a shot, then I want that shit dead now. Living gon' know this ain't dead till we dead now. And I'm paying and working, I just broke a brick down. Standing on business, too late for the sit down. You better wait, shit is different, we lit now. Found you upstate, set us up, we were lit now. Everybody on my dick now, Brad Pitt now. Everybody better get down when I trip now. Talking all killer shit, they don't get to live now. I can pay the bros with the blow, it's a discount. Came home, maxed out the roll, and I dipped out past 36 out. Bad if you missed out, this how you eat what you killed. He said he died by it, he was for real. I was making dimes on the tree ass grills. I used the lighter, they heated and sell. They see with the pills, they double the milligram. I got these 20s that do for a bill. Man, I'm getting money, seeing the deal. Some people get rich, some people get killed. I heard your man just got stabbed up and sent out. He thought that wall made him safe, what you think now? Wasn't my door, account and got sent out. I call a shot, then I want that shit dead now. Living gon' know this ain't dead till we dead now. And I'm paying and working, I just broke a brick down. Standing on business, too late for the sit down. I heard your man just got stabbed up and sent out. He thought that wall made him safe, what you think now? Wasn't my door, account and got sent out. I call a shot, then I want that shit dead now. Living gon' know this ain't dead till we dead now. And I'm paying and working, I just broke a brick down. Standing on business, too late for the sit down. I call a shot and I want it done pronto. I give a word and they getting you gonzo. Know they recording, don't give them a combo. I'ma send more to wherever they find, bro. I'ma send more to subs and the deucing. Make sure I'm winning, I make sure you losing. Make sure you get it so ain't no confusion. Showing you waiting, when are you losing? I got the drop and I took it and nailed that. I got a box I sent out, it got mailed back. I dropped the dot and your mom said I smell that. They said the cops don't even bother the Hellcat. I said don't stop till the guards got you held back. Whacking your chin, stabbing your knee. In the bag up again to the jail, you get sent that. I heard your man just got stabbed up and sent out. He thought that wall made him safe, what you think now? Wasn't my door, account and got sent out. I call a shot, then I want that shit dead now. Living gon' know this ain't dead till we dead now. And I'm paying and working, I just broke a brick down. Standing on business, too late for the sit down. I call a shot, that ain't all that I got though. I'm not your op, I'm the boss that you lost to. They told me watch, we gon' cut all across you. They see my watch and big dogs that I talk to. I can drive, you pay for the walkthrough. As soon as we find you, they gonna stalk you. That'll inside you, people, it's off. Next time I find you, they say they lost you. I heard your man just got stabbed up and sent out. He thought that wall made him safe, what you think now? Wasn't my door, account and got sent out. I call a shot, then I want that shit dead now. Living gon' know this ain't dead till we dead now. And I'm paying and working, I just broke a brick down. Standing on business, too late for the sit down. Look, gotta get even in deep dives. It's gotta go meet for God. Too much love in your weak inside. Get the drugs that people buy. Stand on the bag is the evil eye. Things went down and some people died. I just hope nobody believes the lies. So we came through, give us each a blood. Everybody need to provide. Gotta be afraid if they need to try. Give me no need till I need to slide. Phone on me to buy. Somebody mad they keep the line. Tracking that showing them people right on. Thank God they swaps don't be surprised. God said didn't have trees inside. He's surprised. Fences to open out people's eyes. You know you lost when they reach your rights. You know you the boss when your people ride. Until you cost you reach your price. You start just keep the fight. Let it die down and sneak and quiet. A lot of dudes die for they reach their pride. A lot of dudes cry when they read their time. A lot of dudes high getting geeked and high. Blood up on the wall, y'all read the signs. People get caught trying to beat the line. Get off those drugs before they eat your mind. Don't be on the floor cause he needs to find. Son, let it drop but we think he's lying. Gotta go hard, can't keep the crying. I know that's raw, I seen the shine. I know how to really eat from crying. Know you ain't proud but I sleep just fine. It's just some birds how we need their minds. And I move forward off what I leave behind. Gotta get even in deep dives. One of us gotta go meet with God. Too much love in your weak inside. Get the drugs that people buy. Stamp on the bag is the evil eye. Body rock, 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 body rock. Before rap, body only flip on stage out 8 balls in my sack, feel like you never got me. Give me that, hit it up like you like that. Sing with that boys, they look like you have to. When I ring up, make my whole flow better. Dog full stretcher, call you never. Yo, bar cheddar. Dog was sweet, I'm
my arm like a baton. You singing every song just to get on. El Huto the Dawn, call me Saffron. El Huto the Dawn, call me Saffron. Gotta go hard, can't shake the thing. You wanna boss, you feature man. Get lost, bitches wanna be my game. Body rock, then I nut on the chain. Yeah, it's really me, bitch. I just hope nobody believe you. Damn, get fucked. I know you telling your friends. Get fucked. I know you ducking your eyes. Sunk in the block, clutching the clock. Talk about a mob. 23 shots. Yo, touch your head top. Niggas on wavy, gotta read the signs. Bag up the Jay-Z brick piece of mind. Bring that check like Jordan 5. I ain't impressed by you goofy guys.
Get eaten in deep thighs. One of us gotta go meet with guys. Too much love in your weak inside. Hit them drugs that people buy. Stamp on the bag is the evil eye. Love. He found your man with a hole in his head. It was 10 minutes on me and both of them dead. I don't know what he did, I don't know what he said. Was it over a bitch or just over some bread? All I know is I gotta get focused again. It ain't hard to sell work. Smokers, my friends. Cops are my enemies. Trying to sentence me. Ways to start getting me. Over the edge, over a bitch, or over some snitch, over an ounce or over a brick, over some bunions. Who got the mix? Oh, you moved away? Come over that bridge. Once we go silent, you know what it is. So once we go
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Cowboys will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Boise State's offense will go on the attack first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like, most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to them.
Just plowing ahead. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
To the air, it's Moran. Grabbed behind the line. It's Graves. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Shotgun snap on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Riley. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he
turning it on. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still.
Touchdown, Broncos! And they have the first point of the game.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cowboys offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Looking for room at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking left. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. They want to run it left here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Here's the pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical third down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. With the catch, it's Bell. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback may change this route. Brown will throw it. It's complete to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So a drive there of 82 yards. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Coaches preach all week about physicality. That is how you do it. That is how you put it on tape. That's how you show everybody in the locker room, everybody on the field. This is how our defense is going to be. Do not run the football because we will knock you senseless.
He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. Slips through the line. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to get outside. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Brown wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Makes the grab, it's Fry. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Virginia. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hauls it in. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Now on 1st down from the 30. They're going to ride this running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
From the gun, the running back has it. Finds some fresh air. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
The elevation isn't the only thing to worry about up here. This crowd making its presence felt on 3rd down. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pen them deep. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. Firing to the right, complete. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. They'll go to the ground. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the ground, it's Fry. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Got his man on the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Brown wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the 1st half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Brown will throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
It's not the elevation giving you shortness of breath. This crowd alive to try to help the Cowboys. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give to the tailback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
On the run, it's Ramsey. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just...
And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Brown will throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt, defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position, but that guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to go, and he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 in there, basically right back where they started. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Moran. He's got him.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the first down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gets the back moving. Looking for space. It's Graves. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Looking to throw, it's Moran. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the 4th quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. The throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, 4th and goal, you're backed up a little bit after a couple bad plays, and you make the play. You needed it. You find your receiver, throw it up. He goes and gets it. What a play by this offense in a critical moment.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 11 over Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Power football with the run.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They punt it away on 4th down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. quickly to the tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Holding. Defense.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Moran. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Graves. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Back to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on third down. He'll take another shot here. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the run, it's Graves. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Nestled just inside that right upright. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first downs. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Wyoming.
They'll send out the kicker here. And the kicker will try to give them a little more cushion on this lead. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.